Yao Ming is one of the most popular Asian men in the entire world. At over 7'6", he played only 8 seasons in the NBA, but was an all-star for every single one of them. He dominated on the court, but was faced with many setbacks and injuries. He hasn't played in the NBA since 2011, so where is he now? He has some incredible achievements, so to get to all of them, we'll start from the very beginning. Yao Ming's parents both excelled in basketball. His father was 6'7" and his mother was 6'3", extraordinarily tall for a Chinese couple and Chinese people in general. When Yao was born, he was 11 pounds, which was more than twice as much as the average Chinese newborn baby and much larger than any other average baby. At 9 years old, he began to play basketball at a junior sports school, and by 10 he was 5'5". A doctor predicted he would grow to be 7'3". Shortly after, at 13 years old, he practiced 10 hours a day, which helped him make the junior Shanghai Sharks team of the Chinese Basketball Association. After 4 years of playing there, at 17 years old, he was moved to the senior team. In his rookie season, he averaged 10 points and 8 rebounds per game. In his sophomore season, at only 18 years old, he broke his foot for the second time in his playing career. Yao says that this decreased his vertical 4 to 6 inches. For the next 2 seasons, Yao would make it to the Cba finals, but lose to the Bay Rockets and their star Wang Zhizhi, who was averaging 23 points a game at the time. The season after that, Wang would go on to be the first Chinese-born NBA player, and since he was gone, Yao Ming would win his first Cba Championship in the 2001 and 2 season. He would do this by averaging 39 points and 20 rebounds, while shooting 76% in the playoffs. His incredible play led him to joining the 2002 NBA draft. He was expected to go first overall, but there were doubts about the CBA letting him play in the NBA. The CBA said that Yao could play in the NBA as long as he came back to play for the Chinese national team and was selected first overall by the Houston Rockets. Yao Ming was then selected with the first overall pick in the 2002 NBA draft by the Houston Rockets. He would fulfill his other commitments when he skipped training camp to play for China during the 2002 FIBA World Championships. Before the season, several NBA commentators said Yao would fail in the NBA, along with Charles Barkley, saying he would kiss Kenny Smith's if Yao scored over 19 points in a game during his rookie season. In his first 7 games, he averaged only 14 minutes and 4 points, but on November 17, 2002, he scored 20 points on 100% shooting. Charles Barkley then went on to kiss a donkey purchased by Kenny Smith to fulfill his bet. In Yao Ming's first game in Miami, the Heat passed out 8,000 fortune cookies as an Asian stereotype. Yao wasn't angry because he didn't know what fortune cookies were, because they're an American-made food. He faced a form of racism once again on January 17, 2003, when Shaq said, "Tell Yao Ming, ching chong yang wa asshole," before the game. He said his comments weren't meant to be racist and that he was only joking, but Yao said he knew it was a joke, but many Asians wouldn't see it as funny. Yao would go on to score the Rockets' first 6 points, blocking Shaq twice and altering 2 more of his shots. He then make a dunk with 10 seconds left in overtime to help secure a victory. He finished with 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 blocks. Shaq later said that he regrets how he treated Yao Ming, and to add more insult to injury, Yao Ming was voted to start in the All-Star game over Shaq, who was at the time coming off of 3 straight NBA championships. This was due to the NBA opening the fan voting in China, as well as Spanish. Yao Ming received over 250,000 more votes than Shaq and started the All-Star game in his rookie season. He averaged 13 points and 8 rebounds a game for his rookie season, and he came in second for the Rookie of the Year award, only behind Amari Stoudemire. For Yao's sophomore season, the Rockets had changed coaches, and the new coach Jeff Van Gundy focused their offense around Yao, leading him to averaging 17 points and 9 rebounds. He also had a 41-point game and once again started in the All-Star game for the 2003 and 2004 season. They'd lose to the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs. In that summer, the Rockets would acquire Tracy McGrady from the Orlando Magic. This now led many people to believing that the Rockets were title contenders. Yao and McGrady both started in the All-Star game, and Yao broke the record previously held by Michael Jordan for most All-Star votes, with 2,558,278. The Rockets would win 51 games and play the Mavericks in the first round of the playoffs. They would lose in Game 7, but Yao would average 21 points and nearly 8 rebounds on 65% shooting. After missing only 2 out of 245 games in his first 3 years in the NBA, Yao would develop osteomyelitis on his big toe in his left foot. He had surgery but was still voted in for the 2006 All-Star game. Yao only played a total of 57 games for the season, but averaged 22 points and 10 rebounds, technically having his first 20-10 season. McGrady also only played 47 games, which led to himself and Yao only playing 31 together. With 4 games left in the season, Yao once again injured his foot, requiring 6 months of rest. The Rockets only won 31 games. In the 2006 and 7 season, Yao broke his right knee on December 23, 2006. Until that point, he was thought of as being an MVP candidate for averaging 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game. He missed the All-Star game, but made it back in time for the playoffs, where he averaged 25 points and 10 rebounds. They'd once again lose in the first round of the playoffs, this time losing to the Utah Jazz. After the loss, Yao took responsibility and stated that he didn't do his job. In the next season, on November 9, 2007, Yao Ming played against another Chinese and former CBA player, Yi Jianlin. The Rockets won, and the game was watched by over 200 million people in China alone, making it one of the most watched games in NBA history. Yao would go on to start in the 2008 All-Star game once again, and put the Rockets on a 12-game win streak. But on February 26, 2008, he would miss the rest of the NBA season from yet another left foot injury. He averaged 22 points and 10 rebounds in 55 games. For the 2008 and 9 season, Yao played his first full season since 2004 and 5. They defeat the Portland Trail Blazers in the first round, and Yao would make it to the second round for the first time in his career. In the second round against the Los Angeles Lakers, Yao would once again injure his left foot with a hairline fracture. He was out for the remainder of the playoffs and ultimately out for the entire 2009 and 10 season. But in the summer of 2009, he'd purchased his former CBA team, the Shanghai Sharks, when they were having financial troubles. Yao would only play 5 games in the 2010 and 11 season, but was still named the starting center for the 2011 All-Star game. He obviously did not play, and the Rockets let his contract expire at the end of the season. On July 20th, 2011, after only 8 seasons in the NBA, Yao Ming retired from professional basketball during a press conference in Shanghai. So where is he now? After his retirement, David Stern said that he was the ultimate bridge between Chinese and American fans, and Shaquille O'Neal stated that if it wasn't for his injuries, Yao Ming could have been a top 5 center all time. Shortly after his retirement, he enrolled at a Shanghai Jiao Tong University to further his education. Yao Ming is one of China's most popular people. Most of his $51 million net worth has come from endorsement deals with Nike, Reebok, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Apple, Visa, and McDonald's. He's a great individual, participating in multiple charity basketball games and donating $2 million to relief work after the 2008 Sichuan earthquake. On August of 2012, Yao Ming started filming a documentary about the endangered northern white rhinos, and he became an ambassador for elephant conservation. He has attempted to put a stop to ivory trade in China and has traveled to Africa, attempting to help wildlife groups and get rid of rhino and elephant poachers. In September of 2016, Yao was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, and in February of 2017, the Houston Rockets retired his number 11 jersey, and later that month, he was unanimously selected as the president of the entire Chinese Basketball Association, which was previously run by the Chinese government. His major goals on things to improve with the CBA are to make changes to the draft and expand their players to play internationally. It's sad to see such an amazing amount of popularity and potential that Yao Ming had, diluted by injuries and a bad left foot, but it's amazing to see the amount he's making out of his time outside of basketball. He's a huge supporter of the Olympics, wildlife, and now runs the entire Chinese Basketball Association. So hopefully things continue to go his way. Alright, so thank you for watching this video.
And like, subscribe, and comment who you want to see next time on the next video. And just know that I read all the comments, obviously, because I respond to every comment. But I do have a list of all the names you guys have suggested for future videos. So even if your suggestion it doesn't get done in the next video, chances are it will get done in the future. So yeah, just keep suggesting them. I write them all down. See you next time.